Hello, ladies. If you're feeling like me today, or like a lot of the women that I see here on Facebook or in my feed, or just the women in my life, it's been a long one. It's been a big one. And I feel it all. Like, I've really been feeling today more maybe than like ever in my life. Like, this feels like such a big moment in a lot of ways. And it feels like a huge moment for us as women that we're really being called more into our mission to really stand up and to really reawaken the divine feminine in our world. And it's become even more evident than maybe ever that we are so needed, that our voices are needed, and that it's our time. And that in order to really make change in our world, we're going to have to take responsibility. We're going to have to stop trying to outsource our power to the government or to other people or to men in general, maybe in our lives, depending on, where you are on your journey. But, it's our time. We get to decide now. And I really just want to invite you all to join me in a sister circle call that I'm putting together and holding. It's totally free, obviously, tonight. It's on my conference line. I'll post the details in the comments below this video. But please, if you're feeling anything, which I feel like this is just not a neutral day, and almost like so grateful for that because we are so awake. We're paying attention. And that's the kind of stuff that happens when we have these callings in our lives, whether it's an individual calling and we have like a health issue and it's a life or death thing, or when we have a situation in our lives that causes us to wake up and pay attention. It's not something to ignore. And so I think today, as a collective of women worldwide, we're really waking up. We're really seeing that it's our time and we need to do something about it, and the world may be ready for us. And either way, we are ready for that big jump, that big leap, and to be more present, to be more vocal, to be more visible, to have our voices and opinions heard, because silence isn't working. Silence is keeping us stuck. Silence is keeping us in isolation. Silence is keeping us from giving a shit. And to be frank, like, the world needs more people who care. The world needs more people who care and are willing to do something about it from a place of love, and the world needs everybody to really like step into their power and potential and do this damn thing already. I think the women's movement has been so long. It's been our whole lives. It's been our grandmother's lives. It's been everything. We are on the brink of something huge right now as women in this world. And whether you agree with the election results or not, we are moving forward and we'll see what happens. And frankly, like, at this point in time, I'm just feeling very at peace with it, at peace with what is, not unsettled by it, not feeling the pain and not feeling the collective and not feeling scared and not feeling all of the emotions that are very human to be feeling right now. But I am also not willing to stand down. I am not willing to not stand up. I am not willing to close up shop on my mission or in my business or give up, And I think what's beautiful, if you are a Hillary supporter, even if not, but what we've watched her do over the years that I think a lot of us admire and value so much, is that we've seen her not give up, right? We've seen the power of persistence. And I think she just, like, regardless of how you feel about her as a person, this is a historical day, yesterday, today. And it was such an amazing, exhilarating feeling to be able to have the choice to vote for a woman on the ballot. So just really like feeling all of it. I canceled earlier my whole day of clients, and I think everybody who I was supposed to meet with was feeling the same way. And I thought it's so important for us to really honor our feelings and give ourselves space to process. And so I rescheduled my whole day till tomorrow or Friday. And instead, I met up with women here in Charleston. I went to go see my friend Gervais. I went over to her house just because, and I got to hold her baby, Maya, and we watched the concession speech, and we cried together. And then I went from her house directly to a lunch with my friends Courtney and Laura, and I had a complete breakdown in the car, and I just felt it all, like it was all welled up within me. And this morning I woke up to text messages on, threads of different threads of women in my life, and everybody, we were just scared and feeling defeated and shattered and heartbroken and confused and God, like all of the things we were feeling. And so I know that there's a need for us to gather right now and to talk about what our next steps look like, because this is a vital freaking moment. And I am so not willing, like, I've never felt more defeated and shattered. And at the same time, that's the shadow of the situation. And then the light piece is I've also never felt more needed. I've never felt that my mission in this world to serve women in leadership has been so important and so vital and so needed. And I'm just feeling all of it today, and I really just would love to invite all of you, if you're feeling called to join us, a collective of me and just any women who are out there in the world. If you want to tag your moms, your relatives, your sisters, your grandmothers, your anybody at all, I'm holding a circle for all of us in a few minutes at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're just going to gather and do some healing and acknowledging the grief and really recognizing what our missions are at a deeper level and what we're going to do about it as women, as a collective. And, all belief systems are welcome, all religions are welcome, everybody is welcome. Except men, so sorry. I guess that doesn't really include everybody, but women, I think there's just come and you'll see that there's something really powerful and magical and sacred about women gathering together in circle, just women. So I can't wait to see you there. If you're feeling called to join us, if you're feeling discouraged and you're feeling beaten down, you're feeling, anything, which all of it is welcome on this call, in this space, and with everyone that I work with. This is what I teach in sisterhood, is that all of you is welcome. All of you is perfectly whole. All of you is accepted, and you're able to show up in a really authentic way, which I think, as evidenced in the election and just throughout this whole process, in order for a woman to reach that level of success or that level of leadership, there's some conforming and masking that needs to happen the way that things are right now. And I believe that we need to change that, because women should be able to be fully expressed in who they are and be honest about it and not feel ashamed of it. And that's really what I'm passionate about. I'll go into so much more on the call, but I just felt like I should hop on here and share where I'm at and share what's going on and the option to join this call, because I woke up this morning and I was like, whoa, this needs to happen. And it's not about me, and it's not about even you as an individual. It's not about me as an individual. It's about lineages of women before us who have been fighting for this, women who have voted in this election, women who will vote someday, our daughters and our foredaughters, and oh my gosh, like our foremothers, our grandmothers, our everybody, women in Nigeria and Saudi Arabia and Yemen and America and Canada and Australia and everywhere. It doesn't matter where they're from. We all share the fact that we are women, and we are incredibly powerful and, on a large scale, incredibly oppressed. And that's half the world's population, roughly. So it's not okay. I'm not willing to stand for it anymore. And I think we're all, at some level, being called deeper into our missions, that it's urgent, that the need for our voices, the need for our work, the need for our contribution, the need for us as women to really stand up and stand out is so needed right now. So I will post the information below this video in the comments. It's a conference line. You can actually join through computer or through your phone. So anywhere that you are, anytime, if you're leaving a yoga class, doesn't matter, hop on, join us, just be there. And my intention is really just to kind of channel what wants to come through for everybody, and be able to, we'll be able to gather what we need from the call. So I'm not exactly 100% sure. I don't really have it planned out, but I never really plan these things out. They just kind of flow intuitively. So I'm really excited to just hold the space and hear your voices on the line and feel the presence and the collective energy of us gathering as women and really standing for something else. And